Hello colleagues, this is Tinok speaking, and I would just like to give you some updates on the things we want to cover during this extended holiday. So you should all be given a document on the items that we need to cover. If you don't have the link, it's right here under Set 1 Admin Special Arrangements. So if I can just pull that up really quickly, Set Admin and Special Arrangements. Here's the file. Things to cover during February to March 1. And we have also updated the things we'll be covering during phase 2 from February 17th to March 1st. So please go and check that out and have a look and try to prepare the materials and have them uploaded on the relevant folders. Now, I'd also like to give you some hints on how to disseminate these tasks to the students. So the assignments online can come in two forms. One of them would be Google Docs when it comes to writing tasks, which each student would have an individual piece of writing. As for Google Forms, it will be used for giving a generic reading comprehension task. So the students will read the passage and fill in some of the MCs or fill in the blanks for these questions. So I'm going to tell you how this would work in a Google Classroom. Firstly, you have your Google Classroom. This is what you can do. You can go to create assignment, and then you can try to locate the template file that has been done. If you are a G10 teacher, you can access the set folder from my drive. So if you go to set, depending on your grade level, if you're a grade 10 teacher, you can click on grade 10 and go to the special arrangements folder. So all the files should be included in the folders. I'm just going to give you a template as a start. So if you locate the Google Doc, double click it, give it a title. This is the important thing you need to do. In this drop-down menu, you must click on Make a copy for each student. When you do that, each student would receive an individual file, an individual Google Doc for them to type in and for you to mark separately. So you can see it from here. Every student would have their own files. This is what happens. Every student would have his own Google Doc file, and all they have to do is to type things in, and as a teacher, we'll check their content and type in our comments and grades and post it back to them. Okay, let me give you an example that I did. So I've given them some letter of advice to write, and not a lot have turned it in, but those who have turned it in would look like this. See, this is the content they've done, and all we have to do is to type in some suggestions, type in a grade, and then on the right hand corner, which is not shown here on the screen, you can also type in the grade and click return on the top right hand corner. So that's how it would be done. Okay, now back to Google Forms. If you're doing some reading comprehension tasks, this is what you do instead. It's quite different. What you need to do is you go to the folder. Let's go to that folder first. it would be set pretend special arrangement. Say if our colleagues has already done a Google Form exercise. What you need to do is you want to make a copy of it first. Rename it under your class, say 10s vocab exercise. And then you will move it to your own hard disk. Say, this is where I put my stuff. Okay, this is my own personal folder. Okay. Then you use that file for the students. So let me try to locate that folder. Here we are. So it's right here. So I'll double click on it. Instead of sharing this file, we don't want the students to edit the questionnaire, of course. So what we'll do is click on the send button. You send via the link, you shorten the URL, you copy the link, and you do exactly what we just did when we were using the Google Doc. Go back to the Google Classroom, go to classwork, we create a new task, a new assignment, and instead of posting a file like we just did, we'll post a link. And you can click assign. Then the students who receive the link will be clicking in the exercise and they will be filling it in and they will submit it. Once you receive the students' submissions, you will check the number of responses and see whether there are some common mistakes, and you can review them with your students. That's why we would like you to duplicate file specifically for your own class, so you'll be able to know the responses in your particular class. It won't be mixed up with other students in the same form. I'll give you one as an example. So say here, say this one. It's an exercise I've done with my students. Wait. Okay. So this is what we would like to do with the students. Finally, if you would like to give them some instructions, you can use this app called Screencast. It can allow you to record 15-minute videos and screen recordings of your computer screen. I'll show you the website right here. It's completely free. Just click on this button, install the screen recorder, and you'll be able to record on the fly and show them what you're doing on the screen. Right? Well, thank you very much for watching this, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, Mr. Tan, or Jonathan. More than happy to answer any questions you have. Right? So have fun preparing the items, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.